Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe like always. If you're new here or even if you're not, please do consider subscribing to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below and also turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also give this video a big thumbs up. All of this because we're very close to reaching 15,000 subscribers and I cannot wait to hit that milestone. It's been over 100 videos so far and I am so grateful for each one of you for sticking throughout this journey with me, giving me so much love, support and encouragement when I needed it. So it would really mean a lot to me if you subscribe to my channel. And now let's get into the topic of this video, which is the Diva Hot Picks. So the Diva Miss Diva auditions ended last month and we've seen a total of 1600 entries. And oh my god guys, I've been saying this time and again on my social media if you follow me on my Instagram that this year's Miss Diva is a bloodbath. There are so many comebacks and strong contestants as that, not just from the last year's Miss Diva but also from Femina Miss India 2019. We have people from other Miss Eco India, we have Miss Glam Anand India and just so many contestants, and they're going to be shortlisting the top 50 which are going to come out on 16th of August on their social media handles. But my favorite part about the competition this year is the amazing set of juries that they have on the panel. The panel is incredible this time. Such a diverse set of people who really understand the industry and they also really understand what it takes to be a beauty queen. It was so difficult to narrow down to these favorites, my fresher favorites, because I really believe that yes, there is a lot of competition and we do keep seeing a lot of repetitive popular faces in pageantry. But even if a newcomer doesn't make it to top 50, when it comes to pageants, I always say that no matter till what part of the competition or what stage you reach, it's what you take back that matters the most and not what you have accomplished as a result in the competition, if that makes any sense. And so I really wanted to use my platform to be able to give recognition and acknowledge the efforts of a lot of new participants this year. I've seen such amazing entries. Now, before I start with my favorites from the competition and the entries that we have seen so far, I want to mention that all of my analysis and basically what I feel, my opinions, are based on the audition videos alone. And a lot of the contestants, I've heard that so far they have gotten calls and the team has contacted them. They've had to send their swimsuit round walk video as well. Those videos were obviously not made public for obvious reasons. And they've also had a lot of interviews. And so after those results is when the top 50 are going to get announced. And now in no particular order, like always, I'm going to start off with a lot of my favorites. Let's just acknowledge my friends right now. We have Anjali, Shmok, we have Harnaz, we have Siddhi, we have Sushmita, we have Mansi Taksak. All of these are such good friends of mine and I'm so happy to see them. Their walk videos are amazing. Apart from these women, I also know a lot of the other contestants such as the Diva comebacks, which has like almost everyone. Rushali, Roshni, Lavanya, Nishi. We also have Simriti Bhatija who has come back for Diva this year. She's a very strong contestant, has represented India internationally. And we also have Bhairavi Burath who was the first season winner of India's Miss TGPC. And she was there when I was crowned at India's Miss TGPC season 5. So she's also a very special person for me. Now among the freshers, I've been able to narrow it down to around 15 contestants who really stood out and are on my radar. The first contestant who I noticed instantly when I went on to the Takatak app and checked out the auditions is Tarani Kalangarayar. The surname is a bit too long and I have some difficulty pronouncing this one. Now she is a 22-year-old, I believe, from Chennai, and she has her passions both in front of the camera and behind the camera. And I thought her introduction video, her talent, her ramp walk, everything was very good. Her ramp walk definitely needs a lot of grooming. When it comes to her speaking skills, I liked her expressions, she seemed confident, and I feel like she has the face that will definitely work for Diva. Her videos are very well produced, so the background, the lighting, I liked all of that because these things do really matter. Just that her content of the introduction, I feel like she could have spoken a lot more about herself and not made the introduction very pageant oriented, because I want to know you as a person and not just why you are at Miss Diva. That's something I teach my students at Conquer as well, that your introduction has to be about you and it shouldn't look like you're just trying to say what the judges want to hear. and her walk definitely needs a lot of work. But I think she has the potential. If she gets groomed and they see that potential in her and want to take her in Miss Diva, she does have a very good chance of making it to top 50. The next contestant on my list, who I've been hearing this name time and again all the time, and when I saw her videos and her social media profile as well, I was blown away. This person has such a strong profile. By the way, Ritika Tanwani, a 19-year-old from Pune, and she has a lot of skills. Her styling is on point. I just loved the outfits. I think even in her audition videos, I was just a fan of the way she styled herself, because nobody takes that type of bold chances. That silver skirt that she was wearing, the skirt that she wore in her ramp walk video, and her face is so stunning. I got to tell you, Ritika, I'm a huge fan. And in fact, she actually reminded me of a couple of people. She reminds me of Janvi Kapoor. She also, I see some resemblance between Ritika Tanwani and Bhairavi Burat as well. And also Miss Universe Philippines has a contestant named Steffi, and I saw some similarities between them as well. And I think she has the body, she has the physique, the face, the communication, the walk, everything. I mean, Ritika is a whole package. I'd be surprised if she was not in top 50. The next contestant that really stood out for me is Jasmine Lazarus. She's a 22-year-old international freelance model from New Delhi, and she has been studying abroad in Canada. And what I really liked about Jasmine is obviously she has a stunning face. I love the fact that she is coming back, even though I think her participation in Miss India was somewhere not confirmed and she dropped out for some reasons, is what I've heard. I think the fact that she is an international model really adds to the benefit, because when you go for Diva, when you go for Miss Universe, they are really looking for someone who has good modeling skills, because IMG owns Miss Universe. I also can see that she's a great orator. The only thing I'm now wondering is how did her interview go, because I think if she has nailed the interview, then she has really good chances of making it to the top 50. The next contestant on my list is again a fan favorite, it seems, because it's a quite popular name that I was hearing, Vidushi Yadav. One word about Vidushi: confidence. What a confident girl. I could see the confidence in her ramp walk videos, because she uploaded more than one, which I really loved. And her introduction also, there's so much conviction in her voice. There's just a lot of self-belief that is just oozing out of her. Loved her talent video as well. The only thing that I think about Vidushi, however, is she's a great pageant contestant. What I'm looking forward to, whether the Diva organization will like her or not, because I'm not sure if Vidushi fits there, but I do think she's a very strong contender. And if not Diva, she will definitely work at other pageants, because I can see that confidence in her. She does instantly grab attention, and now it's all up to the judges. The next contestant is a very close friend of mine, and I'm rooting for her, Devita Rai. She was also at Femina Miss India, one of the top 3 from Karnataka, and she was with me at Zonals, even with me at Cocoberry. And I remember Devita is one of the most hardworking, smartest, genuine, sweet and kind people I know. And when I saw her that she was participating in Miss Diva, I also commented on one of her posts that she is ready. In my honest opinion, she was ready even 2 years ago. But I think now she has just upped her game even more. She's been modeling for the last 2 years. She has an amazing portfolio ready now. Her walk, her talent, she's worked on her fitness. And since 2019, we used to discuss how often she works out and all of those things. And I'm just super happy. I know for a fact Devita would nail her interview. There is absolutely no doubt about that. I want Devita in top 10. I am personally biased towards her, and I would definitely want to see her there. The next contestant who stood out through her audition videos is Aishwarya Fatim. And now, while I really loved her introduction video, I think she's very smart and she knows her camera angles, which I noticed in all of her audition videos. She knows what lighting and angles work for her, which is quite smart. If I'm not wrong, I think Aishwarya has trained with Tanvi Kharote at Confidence and Crowns as well. And I thought her performance was amazing. I in fact forwarded one of her videos to my Concur students to learn from. That is how impressed I was with her performance. The only thing I felt is that her talent video could have used more effort. But however, we know that talent does not play that big of a role that it might just, affect the result entirely. But again, I do want to see how Aishwarya performs in her interview, and everything else, I think it's quite good. It's just that will she stand out amongst the sea of intense competitors that we have? The next contestant who really stood out to me is Ankita Singh, a 22-year-old graduate student and a fashion model from the city of Kolkata. I think she's been modeling for 3 years, she definitely knows her angles, her poses. I'm a huge fan of her. I think I followed her on Instagram just to learn posing techniques from Ankita. Her talent video also so out of this world. Her walk so unique, so stylish. She has her own style in whatever she does, and I think that really makes her stand out a lot. I feel like Ankita is again one of those people who I am very sure that I will see in the top 50, because for Diva and Universe, she has the body, she has the style, she has that X factor, she has the face. Go Ankita. Next on my list is Ami Trivedi, a 19-year-old student from Indore. She really impressed me with her profile. First of all, I feel like there's nothing that she can't do. She's trained in Kathak, and she also mentioned that she knows how to shoot a pistol, and she's also trained in MMA boxing. So I just felt like she has a really strong profile. Her walk also was very good, and her talent also. I actually loved her talent video. I feel like she's a very overall consistent performer throughout all of her videos. I want to know how she performed in her interview, like always, but I think she has a lot of substance and content, and she's very interesting to talk to. My only suggestion for Ami would be to probably work on her styling a bit, considering which pageant you're going for. For Miss India, this would have definitely worked, but I feel like for Diva, we just need to see a little bit more oomph factor, and so that's it for Ami. And so I would definitely want to see more of that side of Ami if she wants to go further in the competition. Now coming to some of the students who I have personally trained and mentored at Conquer and even otherwise. Number one on that list is Puja Tulakia. She's an HR professional and a public speaker from Ahmedabad, and a lot of people have noticed how good she is at her speaking skills. Something that I really admire about Puja is that she's extremely hardworking. She had gotten infected with COVID, and even after that, there's a lot of weakness, and I've seen this girl put in hours and so much thought into every single aspect of her performance. Her ramp walk, her talent, everything. There were multiple takes taken. There was so much effort gone into that. Even her makeup, we worked on the tiniest of things. Apart from the amazing videos that she has put out, if you speak to her as a person, I can just vouch for a woman of substance is what I would call Puja Tulakia. And so that is why I'm rooting for Puja, not just because she's my student, but because I really admire the way she has prepared and given her audition videos. My next favorite, and again a student of mine, is Rajashri Duara from Assam. I did help her prepare her introduction as well. She has spoken her introduction in such a calm manner that even I was surprised. Where did that aura come from? I am so impressed with her lovely talent video as well. Everything that she has spoken in her videos comes from her heart. I know that. So I love the authenticity in those videos. And I love the fact that she shows different sides of her personality with her ramp walk, with her talent, and with her introduction. So I'm definitely looking to see Rajashri represent Assam so proudly at Miss Diva, and I'm rooting for her. Another student of mine who has trained with both me as well as Kokaveri is Sanjana Gora. She is extremely hardworking. She's put in so much effort into filming her videos, whether it's the light, the setup, the location, all of it really matters. She's competed at the Conquer mock pageant twice, and that just shows that this contestant, really cares about improvement, and that's what really stood out to me. And I really like that about Sandhya. She really wants to perfect every single aspect of her videos, of her ramp walk, everything that she's doing. She's putting in so much hard work. She's extremely smart, has a bunch of achievements that she has done, and in fact her profile is super impressive. So I'm rooting for Sandhya as well. The next contestant who really impressed me is someone from Manipur. Her name is Orting, if that's how she said it in her introduction. She seems like such a raw contestant, and yet I loved her videos. There's so much potential here. I definitely want to see her at Miss Diva. She seemed so at ease and calm in her introduction, and even the content. It was beautiful. I just watched it on loop because it was so soothing to listen to her. Her walk, if she has not been trained so far, I think she's done a very good job. Her talent video again blew me away. So I thought I saw so much consistency. The next contestant who definitely touched a chord with me when I heard her story in her introduction is Aisha Sheikh with an A. And for Aisha, I loved her introduction. Just like Orting, I think that was one intro and story that I kept listening to because I just felt like she spoke from her heart. She spoke calmly, she seemed confident, and there is a lot of potential there, which is what I love about the fresher participants, is that I just feel like with Aisha also, with a little bit more makeup and hair skill polishing and some more grooming, she can be one to watch out for. She has a very sharp chiseled model face, so she has that skill set to her package, and she also comes across as someone who's so relatable, like a girl next door. And I don't see a lot of contestants who can do both, which is why Aisha really stood out. So now these are all the contestants who I'm definitely going to expect in top 50 if they've done well at that swimsuit and interview rounds. But that's not all. I do have a few other contestants who I feel like I liked probably 2 of their videos, if not all 3 of them. But I do want to mention them here and give them a shout out because it's still a very good performance. It's just that the competition is so intense that I'm not sure if they'll be able to make it to top 50, and that's just my personal opinion. I really do not mean to discourage anybody. Some of the very strong contestants that I've seen are, one is Ritika Singh. She has a lot of energy and confidence in her walk, so she definitely stood out. The next is Vinay Sharma. I also really liked her audition videos and I thought her look really stood out to me. But then there's a lot of scope for improvement when it comes to Vinny's performances, which is, I feel she can probably, come back stronger in the coming years, is what I feel about her. The next is Mitali Sonwane. She has been trying for Miss Diva for the last 5 years, and while I do, my heart goes out to her and I love how inspiring and strong her story is. But my only concern was the white wedding gown that she chose to wear in her introduction video. That is something I did not really understand, why you would wear that in an audition video for Miss Diva. So that's the only thing that kind of just made me question the performance and whether it will get shortlisted or not. However, her ramp walk video, I love the confidence that she showed, and she's probably the only contestant I saw who wore a bodysuit or a swimsuit like outfit for her ramp walk video as well, which I thought was really, really smart. So I'm hoping, and I would be really happy if Mitali got shortlisted. Another name that I was constantly being DM'd is Vaishnavi Sharma. Now, while she is a great, strong contestant, the only reason I did not put her in my top 50 is because of the Diva pageant. You also have to see which pageant are you going into and do you fit into that type of persona that we usually see at Diva. And that's why Vaishnavi was not there, but she doesn't lack in performance. I just don't see her in Diva, and that's my personal opinion. Next is Divya Anaukar. I also got this name DM'd a lot. And I did like her introduction and I did like her story, but her ramp walk video was missing from the MX Chakachak profile, which is why she did not make it to my favorites list, because I don't know how Divya walks and I haven't seen that. And so those are all of the fresher favorites of mine and a few contestants that have really impressed me. I wish all the contestants the very best of luck. Let's see whose year it is this time. I hope you guys liked this video, and please do leave in the comments section who are your favorites, were your favorites on my list, and let's have that conversation going. I would love to know more of the contestants as well. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.